Good morning, Viet Tom. How's everyone doing today? Good morning, good morning. Tom, aka Nostradamus. I am the Bommus. Welcome to the channel. I live stream every day, 5 minutes before the market opens. That is the stock market because the crypto market never closes. And to be quite fair, most of our talk's been crypto lately because that's where all the money's at. A lot of exciting news today. There's always exciting news in crypto, right? Whether it's good exciting, bad exciting, who knows? We're about 4 minutes from the market open. Some jobs numbers came out. I think that reflected good. Let me tell you, the stock market needs it because it has been ugly lately. So we will take a look at that in a second. What am I doing with that Coinbase stock? I have 86 shares, 50 of it in my main account, 36 of it in my IRA. Is it time to give up on Coinbase? Well, we're going to discuss that. We're going to get into it today. We're going to look at Voyager. That bad boy's been somewhat disappointing too. I picked up a couple grand on Voyager because I typically do like the product. I think there's a lot of promise there. And I bought that up, I bought that before the Coinbase IPO because I thought they were, I thought the Coinbase IPO broke a cardinal rule of mine, got into an IPO. Didn't work out really well, so that is what it is. What am I going to do with that Voyager token? We will be looking at the portfolio today. The portfolio hit another milestone. The crypto market's looking good. Cardano looking really strong. We're going to take a look at what's going on with Cardano. A quick look at an interesting article I saw. Let's hop on over to Tastyworks. All right, here we go. Tastyworks, how's the market doing? The Nasdaq's up 122. Again, jobs numbers came out this morning, so they must have been pretty good because the Nasdaq was not up 120, that's for sure. We're definitely gonna need this in some of our stocks. I am definitely, it's a good thing. I've only got right around, now my net lick in the big accounts around 28,000. We should get a little bump today. I'm not going to lie, I was seriously considering liquidating this account today, just selling everything, taking roughly the 28,000, moving it over to my other account where it's all crypto right now. I mean, we didn't start trading crypto in this account until, I don't know, like the end of January. So we make good money over here. This is a small account. I've talked about it a lot. We've grown this pretty quickly. They right now Tastyworks offers 4 coins: Bitcoin, Ethereum, I think Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin. Why is this not showing? This stupid app, I tell you sometimes. Oh, that's fine. All right, so we want to go to trade crypto. Litecoin, yeah, Bitcoin Cash. So they are adding 9 coins. I'm pretty excited about that. They were supposed to do it last week. Typical Tastyworks fashion. They're taking for, ooh, whoa, hey, they didn't even talk about this on the show this morning. What? All right, so we're in business, baby. All right, so they had a basic attention, DOT, which I'm really excited about, Engine, which is I'm really excited about, EOS, which has been going 8S lately. I'm not even sure what's going on in EOS. They did like a major upgrade or something. That's exciting. What else? Oh, OMG. Come on. Pax Gold. XLM's a good one. Zero X. And Link. What's Link doing? 48. So much. Oh, yeah, baby. So I've seriously considered moving all my cash over here because I want to have a decent amount of money. And like, I'll just use this account to trade, right? Like just to like, whet my appetite, keep me happy. Like I feel like I'm at least, because sometimes it's really hard just to sit here and buy and hold. If we pull up my portfolio, this was actually over 600 grand just a minute ago. That was when this, I'm sorry, not Decentraland, but Cardano was like 174, 175. that was a big milestone. We're less than a 2x away, which I think is highly, highly, highly possible in the cryptocurrency market from being in the 2 comma club. Now, I would love to be in the Trace comma club with what's his face, but we're a long ways away from that one. Actually, I don't really care to be a billionaire. I just need enough money to, you know, I'm already at a point where it's tough, man. I'm like, Tom, take this money off the table. You can take it all off the table right now. And I've said this before. Now I can put, you know, pay my house off. Put a Tesla Plaid, which is ridiculous, crazy overkill for someone like me. Hell, I don't even drive around that much anymore because of recent COVID. I just work from home. Do I need a Tesla Plaid? No one needs a Tesla Plaid, but I want a Tesla Plaid. You know what I'm saying? Pay the house off, put a Tesla Plaid car in the garage, put Tesla solar and a couple battery packs on the house, spend a little bit of money fixing up the house that's needed. A modest, small house, right? I want to upgrade, but I don't need to upgrade. Put a nice couch in the living room, put a nice TV, everything paid off, have some cash left over. The only thing I got to worry about is food and medical, right? Well, luckily I have a job, a good paying job. So that's covered, but eventually, you know, I want to retire. So I don't know. Everyone knows my plan. I think, the best exit plan on the internet. I think my portfolio is set up better than most people on the internet. And I've only been in the crypto game for like 6, 7, 8 months, realistically, right? I talk about my plan all the time. I'm not going to beat it down today. Maybe eventually I'll even put like a tab on here that's like the plan, right? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna kind of quickly repeat it. All right, crypto market goes up, crypto market crashes, crypto market relief rallies, Ethereum goes to the moon, Bitcoin goes to the depths of hell, right? So during that, that's why Ethereum's the biggest position, although that does fight with Cardano. And I do kind of need to optimize my plan. And don't get me wrong, right? This end can happen sooner than everyone expects. It always does, right? We don't know when it's going to happen. But I think I have a pretty good plan. I think greed will drive the same ending. If the end is coming, I think greed will drive the same ending. A lot of money will go into Ethereum pump. Ethereum will go parabolic. I'll start taking profits, and some of those profits I'll start slinky them down. I know I don't know why that was so tough for me to say. Slinkying, is that even a word? Down into Cardano and Polkadot and the Link. You know, the top 10s, the top 15s. It's going to spill out of Bitcoin into Ethereum. Ethereum's going to pump. It's going to spill out of Ethereum into those. Polkadot, Cardano, Link, and all those are going to pump. So I'm going to take profits, take some of those profits, pump it back into those. And then start taking profits out of those and start pumping it into some of the lower cap coins that I have on my radar. Right now, some of the big ones are going to be like Elrond Gold. I really like Harmony One. I mean, that's sitting around 90 and it's only like 12 cents. I mean, I don't know. It might be like $1 if towards the top, you know, $1, $2. But what the hell? Did you see that? Something's not right. Yeah, I don't know what keeps happening, but my portfolio just jumped 20 grand, and I see that that's because it's showing the price of this. Just happened like 5 minutes ago, and I'm like, man, I don't know what the hell just happened, but that's amazing. I see 3 people in the channel. How you all doing? Good morning. Good morning. Let me know what's going on with you today, and please hit that like button. All right, so Ethereum's obviously not $3,800. I could probably just do a refresh all. And now it's saying, like, is something going on in Ethereum? Like, what is going on? Is it like wicking out? It's not showing it. It's back up over $3,500, which is amazing news. Cardano's now above $1.70. It did pump to $1.74. I'm really happy with its move. And did I lose? No, I didn't lose it. So man, this is going way above I have this on the air. Let me switch it to the daily. And even before the pump, I predicted this, June, $2 plus price target. The video's there. It was longer than 3 days ago, right? We were hovering around $1.30, and I'm like, we are going to the moon in Cardano. I also predicted it in Polkadot. We're not getting there yet, but I still think it's going to happen with Polkadot by June. I try not to be too moon boy around here, and I mean, honestly, $60 Polkadot by June is not that moon boy. It's seen $47 in April. I think $60 is a great price target. I think $2 might be a bit conservative. That being said, who knows what the hell is going to happen, man. By the middle of May, maybe the whales start playing games again. Maybe altcoin season ends. Maybe we get a dip. That's always a possibility. You gotta, like, I think $2, but we could easily just be back down to $1.30. And it's not out of the question for a coin like Cardano to retrace 50%. So 50% now is not as bad unless you just bought into the recent pumps, right? Don't get me wrong, 50 cent, a good 85-cent drop. I don't think it's possible. I don't think Cardano is going to push below $1 again, though it has done it as recently as a couple weeks ago. So, I mean, it's still in the cards. I don't think it's going to happen. I think May and June are going to be really good months. July, like, I don't know that we're going to have any. Eventually, we're going to have another sell-off, though. So, who knows? ADA, good morning, Hans. How you doing? Yeah, man, ADA can go all the way to my Uranus. Let me tell you, though, Hans, my Uranus is got $20 in it. So, please. ADA, go to my Uranus. All right, so Ethereum 3,500 and looking strong. Bitcoin's kind of looking strong too. It's doing pretty good. It's going to make another move. Like, what do? It keeps coming up to around this 58,000 resistance. Keeps struggling to get through it. Do we want it to bust through? Man, I don't know, right? When Bitcoin, eventually it's going to go. Eventually it's going to break through this and start going again. But that doesn't mean it's going to happen now. It doesn't mean it's going to happen the next week or two. Bitcoin's hovered around and struggled with this level since February 20th. The longer Bitcoin spins sideways, the better it is for altcoins, right? Ian Tubby in the house. Good morning, brother. All right, so yeah, here we go. Bitcoin's pushing up against it again. Let's see if it happens. Maybe I should hop over into Tastyworks and short Bitcoin. What do you think, guys and gals? I don't know, man. Maybe this is the time that blasts through. Let's take a look at the hourly. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it's struggling. But again, the longer this spins sideways, the better it is for altcoins. If you're new to the crypto market and you're thinking about just investing right now, let me tell you, boys and girls, that is a tough one. Ruby, interesting that you ask about that. So me and my good friend talk all the time about cryptocurrencies, and Ruby is on our radar. He has this program called Masari. It looks really cool. I've even considered buying it, but you know. And he brought Ruby to my attention, and I'm like, oh my God, what other shit coin are you trying to, because he's constantly, like, he's much newer to trading than me. I've been trading for decades in the stock market, and I've transitioned to mostly crypto. So I've been through a lot of that, like that excitement when you're young, man, when you're a young hopper. I get it. I'm not giving him a hard time. We all go through it. So especially he's just trying to find those home runs over and over, and he's just constantly pitching me these shit coins. And I started looking at Ruby, and I'm like, dude, this looks very, very interesting. I actually kind of like this one. So Ruby is on my radar. I don't remember why I liked it. Let's take a quick look. Let's see if I still have the same enthusiasm after looking at it again. All right, coin deck. Ruby. Kind of reminds me, what is that restaurant on Mubi? I don't know, the one with Jay and Silent Bob. Oh my goodness. I think they're needing me for, oh good. So Jay and Silent Bob, Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, they're like angels. I love that movie. I haven't seen it in a long time. I need to watch it again. Moby, and they go around and slaughter everyone. Anyway, I don't know why I went off on that tangent. So Ruby, 0.018 cents. It's down 4.1% for the day. 7-day, seen highs of 21 cents. It's currently, what did I say? 0.01. Wait, is that, oh, 0.02 cents. 1 year. Like, how long has this been out? Does it even go to 1 year? Yeah, let's see. Oh, 0.005 recently. 4x'd. Close to a 4x, and it's currently sitting at 0.018. What exchanges is it on? KuCoin, which is good. Uniswap. So KuCoin's good. Uniswap. So if this one were to get picked up by a real exchange, that would be definitely good for it. And let's see, circulating supply 5.4 billion, which isn't that bad at all. 1.2 circulating. It is a token. I'm not overly enthusiastic about tokens, but something about this I read and I remember liking it. Oh, ETFs. Oh, yeah. ETFs, pre-IPOs. Yeah, man. I like it. I like this coin. Okay, look. Good website, too. So, 95% of my portfolio is in like top 10 stocks. If not more. Like if I were to add it up. So I have probably around 3 to 5% in lower cap stocks. But even the lowest cap stock I have is like Ontology. And where's DMAC been lately? I need that guy to hop into the channel and crawl up my ass and give me a hard time because I didn't buy more of his hot pick. That guy brings heaters, baby. So Ontology is probably my lowest cap stock, and I don't even remember where that's at, but I don't do a lot of high risk stuff right now. And I don't have a lot of money. Voyager is probably down there too. So I like Ruby. Man, if I could see myself throwing a little bit of coin at it. I don't hate it, right? But again, you just got to watch your risk reward. You got to watch your size, and you got to trade what's good for you. But I like the coin. They're not stocks. So yeah, I like that one. Let's hop on over to the stock market. Let's talk about Coinbase. We're not done with crypto. I do want to talk about Cardano. I did put a $5 teaser in my title and on the thumbnail. There is a reason for that. So, all right, Ethereum's still holding up good. I wish it would stop doing that. It's up over 3,500. Bitcoin's green. It's up 1,300. Man, yeah, we're pushing up against that number. I wonder if Bitcoin's going to push or hold through it. As promised in the title and in the thumbnail, Coinbase. What are we going to do about Coinbase? I cannot believe Coinbase is below $260. All the scuttlebutt before the IPO is you're going to be lucky if you can buy this for $400. You can get it for $350, load the boat. Guess what? You can get it for $259 right now. Man, what the hell is going on here? Is it time to bail on Coinbase? Well, let me tell you, boys and girls. I'm not saying this is sound financial advice. Why does this thing keep... This is getting annoying. Maybe because I didn't have it highlighted? Well, this is making it very easy, very difficult for me to do anything. All right, Coinbase. I have 50 shares in this account. Tesla, we're down. We're almost... We made a lot of money off Tesla in 2020, so I can't complain. I rebought back in some Tesla on this account because I thought it was a really good price. What did I pay for it? I don't even remember, like $670, $690. 120 days. Has it already been 120 days? It can't. All right. Oh, 10 shares, $694. All right, I'm down $274 on those 10 shares. I'm not overly worried about that. I still like Tesla a lot. I still think Tesla's going to have a great year. But I think, and it's simple, I think Coinbase is still going to have a really good year. The only reason Coinbase is struggling right now is because they had a little bit of bad news in the beginning. I mean, not really. It seemed like a lot of money because there was insider selling. Man, that's over with for the most part, right? Usually there's a lockout period. I guess because it was a direct listing, there was no lockout period. And the amount that they sold was like, it sounded like a lot of money. But man, like what's Brian Armstrong and whatever, that dude's put in a decade of hard work. I don't blame him for getting paid. And it was only like a few percentage points of his portfolio and all the top dudes or something like that, right? So I think that helped weigh the stock down. It obviously isn't helping that the stock market has basically been getting its ass handed to it for a while now. Honestly though, my main concern is I don't know if that's going to change anytime in the short term. We had some good jobs numbers today, but the Nasdaq's already starting. Oh no, the Nasdaq's still holding up pretty good. So I don't know. I think Sunday will be a big tell. I was considering taking that Tesla, and I still am. So I just freed up some capital. And I'm not saying this is good advice, boys and girls. Do not do this because I'm doing it. This stock account is like 27. What is my net like? Is it going to show me? Let's see. Cash. No, Netflix hidden. So it's around, this account's about $27,000, right? This is my, okay, Ethereum must be screwing up again. My crypto portfolio is 600 grand. So what is that? Like 5% of my, even a little less if you consider my other account, roughly 5% of all my investments are in this stock account. 5%. So I can put all this whole account in Coinbase if I want, and it's only 5%. That being said, I would be near 100% invested in crypto. And me personally, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. My conviction is crypto is high. I've said this numerous times. Crypto could, Coinbase could, Coinbase is earnings. And let's double check your facts here. 513, good one on you, Ian. So Coinbase does have earnings coming up next Tuesday. I don't know if a lot of people out there realize that, but the reason, so we've already discussed many of the reasons Coinbase is not doing that well. One, the stock market's already getting its ass handed to it. Two, insider selling, no big deal in my opinion. It's over exaggerated. There's even probably some shorting happening right now. So there's a potential for a huge short squeeze to come into play. And Bitcoin has been trading sideways to negative, right? So I bet there's probably a decent amount of shorting happening right now. So this is leading up to, now think about this, boys and girls. Let's look at the crypto market cap. There's a very important reason why I want to look at this. Crypto market cap is at 2.49 trillion. Do you think that has gone down or gone up recently? Oh, look at this. It's going up. I mean, it's going up to the moon. Hell, when did the Coinbase IPO come out? About April 14th. It was at 2.3 trillion. And we're now at 2.5 or 2.49. So we've gone up a couple $100 billion since the Coinbase IPO. Ethereum is trading through the roof. Cardano is hitting all-time highs. Polkadot's doing great. Binance is trading like crazy. I mean, Binance doesn't really mean much for Coinbase because there's no Binance trading. But Ethereum has exploded. People are trading the crap out of Ethereum. Coinbase, I don't know if Coinbase's earnings report, I don't know if they're going to have any Q2. It's probably going to be all Q1, I guess, but they've already kind of released that. Hopefully they'll give good guidance. And Q1 was amazing. And if they give guidance, they could probably say like, look, dude, trading is at all-time highs right now, and they're making money hand over fist. So even if it's not this earnings, by the next earnings, because Bitcoin's going to explode, in my opinion, or it could be the top and it could crash. I just say that because you got to be prepared for both scenarios. If I go into more Coinbase, I have to know that I'm investing an amount of money I can afford to lose. I say it all the time. I got to practice what I preach. I have conviction. I think Bitcoin is going to start pushing to 60 to 70 to 80, possibly 6 digits by next Coinbase earnings report, which is going to be August, middle of August. Very, very likely. I mean, a lot of people are calling the potential top at the end of August. So between now and August, man, shit could hit the fan and Coinbase could go to the moon. So yes, I just talked myself into buying more Coinbase. A lot more Coinbase. Let's do it. All right, so what do I have? Again, I know the opposite could happen and I'm willing to take the risk. So, I don't know. Let's just buy 20 more shares. I think I did at least, I want to get to 100, right? I want to get to 100 shares so I could start doing some covered calls, but that one's going to be tough. Bitcoin to 115K. You heard it here first. Hans predicted it. I love it. I think that's conservative. 115 by when? August? Let's go. 300 billion volume. Amazing facts right there. Bitcoin is in your Uranus. All right, so 300 billion volume between the tops every day. Coinbase, dude, Coinbase is making money hand over fist. And think about it. I think there's been a lot of talk. My buddy texted me, man, oh, this dude said Coinbase is the best short on the board. So the shorts are on. They're piling it on. I don't know if it's the big hedge funds trying to just like, who knows, man. But there is a potential short squeeze of epic proportions. Potential, right? I don't know what the short interest is. If the earnings report is really good and there's a lot of shorts out there, man, this thing could double or triple fast. Let's take a look at the options on them. Yeah, I'd like to get to 100 shares so I could sell covered calls. I mean, look at the premium in this. It's not too bad. I mean, I can even go out to like 350 and collect $2.60 on an 7% chance of it touching that. It's fairly easy money, and that's 42 days out. I don't know how much I can afford to buy. We're just going to buy 20 shares for now. I need to buy it because it's going up. I need to buy it before it's too late. You know what I'm saying? All right, stock. We're going to do 20. Boom, boom, boom. Filled. Working. Filled. We got 70. How much buying power do I got left? 9,000. I need to like, because some of that's going to be margin. I need to know. I want to buy more. I'd like to get to 100. I don't. Oh my goodness. I don't know if. Is this stupid? Is this stupid, boys and girls? It might be. This might put me on margin, and I don't like trading on margin. It says I have it reduced by 3,000. Stock buying power 18,000. What is 30 times? That's 9,000. Oh, that's giving me. So 9,000. I don't think I have that. All right, I'm going to think about that, but I am going to hop over into the IRA. I have 36 shares in the IRA. Tomorrow I get 200 shares. We are going to close 100 of those. Boom, boom, boom. And oh no. All right, let me get my keyboard plugged in. Need to get this charged up. All right. So I just sold 100 shares of Mara. I got 200 shares of Riot. We're going to sell 100 shares of those. Boom, boom, boom. And what do I have? I don't know if I have the buying power yet. So I just sold 6,000. Maybe I can buy 20 shares. Let's try it. $20. Oh no, I'm almost buying Riot back. Oh, I don't even want to talk about the Coinbase mistake I made yesterday in my small account. And we're just not even going to mention it. That was just a disaster. This is what happens when you trade too fast. All right. Let's see if we can do 30. I doubt it. All right, let's try 20. All right. Boom, boom, boom. We're filled. Let's see. Darn it. Coinbase already up $4. We're at 56. Can I buy like 4 more? 56 bothers me. I need like 6 more. My OCD is kicking into hyperdrive. What did I say? 56? I need 4 more. Man, if I would have bought 6 more and been at 62, probably would have went and jumped off a cliff. All right, I got it. Let's go, baby. Fill it. I don't got all day. Fill it. Oh my goodness. Let's replace this. All right, filled. All right, so we got 60 shares of Coinbase in the IRA. I'm loving my IRA right now, though it's a little bit crypto heavy too. Like everything even the Tesla, what is that, like 8% crypto? All right, so we got 60 shares of Coinbase. We got 100 shares of Mara. We got 100 shares of Riot. Those are both Bitcoin miner stocks. I was doing really good selling premium in those too. I'm actually down from on the shares in both those right now, but that's fine. When Bitcoin's 100,000, these are going to be like, my bags are going to be overflowing. Tattooed Chef, oh my goodness, Jeremy, you let me down on that one. Like, what the hell, man? Like, I followed you on this one. I don't know why this thing keeps screwing up. It's very annoying. All right, so I'm down $2,000. No, 200. $300 in the IRA. I love me some Tattooed Chef. I think it's going to be fine. Again, stock market, man, it's not been good times for the stock market. We got that over in the big account too. It's not that big anymore, but you know what I'm saying. All right. Let's see. Quick check. Bitcoin 57.1, still hovering around. Ethereum lost 3,500. Knocking on its door still. Cardano, $5 price target. Where did I pull that out of my ass? You know, some article on Cointelegraph, blah, blah, blah. It's good though, man. Like Cointelegraph never talks about Cardano. So here we go, man. Maybe this is part of why it started pumping again this morning. But this is going to bring eyes on it. We're going to start moving to that $2 target. Now it's down at $1.67 though. What's going on? We're having a little chili dipper in the crypto market. But in this article, now analysts are eyeing a short-term target of $5 as Bitcoin continues to range, giving fuel to an already lively altcoin season. So, hey, take it with a grain of salt, but it's good news. We got an article on Cointelegraph that's not going to hurt the price of Cardano, right? And they're talking $5, right? People love a nice cheap coin. People love Cardano. Cardano's got a lot of love. I most definitely love me some Cardano. But that's where we are on that. I hope Anchor push a little bit more. I don't know much about Anchor. That is on Solana, right? Yeah, Solana. I missed a ride on Solana. I wish you the best in Anchor. It's not in my portfolio. I hear it talked about, ooh, 16 cents. Maybe I need it, because again, I need good coins on my radar for when the end comes. Because as Bitcoin starts dumping and Ethereum starts pumping at the end, hopefully I can time enough to take some profits. I should be able to take profits out of Bitcoin, right? Some. Spill that into Ethereum, spill that into Cardano, spill that into Polkadot. And then start taking profits on Ethereum and Cardano and Polkadot and spill that into smaller coins like Decentraland. I love me some Decentraland. Decentraland's still doing really good. Again, Harmony One's on my radar. Maybe Anchor needs to be on my radar. What is its market cap? 102? It gets mentioned enough. This one could definitely be a coin that gets pumped. Again, at the end of the day, boys and girls, a lot of these cryptos are going to go like to zero or near zero if the end does come. And also with that, if you pick a lot of good projects, you're going to get a pump out of them. Whether or not they make it long term, I don't know. My philosophy will be to take profits, no matter what the coin, for the most part. Even the coins I love, like Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, you most definitely got to be much more vigilant with that on smaller coins. I love me some Decentraland. I love me a lot of these coins, but I could see myself taking most of these off the board towards the end, pumping that back into Ethereum and pumping that back into the Bitcoin and even back into the smaller coins if we do hit that bear market, which I'm on the fence right now. I don't know what's going to happen. Citibank came out today and said they're seriously considering offering crypto custody and crypto trading. Shocker, right? Like that, dude. Is this the year? Is this the super cycle? Is it coming? Like the train, choo-choo, the train is leaving the tracks. I mentioned this yesterday before this article. All banks are going to offer this. My bank already has a wallet. I think all banks have a wallet. I don't know what good it does, but there's a wallet there. Of course they're going to start adding crypto. It makes sense for them to add crypto. Giving your customers the ability to go back and forth between Bitcoin and Ethereum and other coins that are probably going to become the cryptocurrency of the future. You give a lot of people, if they start offering insurance on it or protections on it, things like that, it's going to bring massive adoption at that point. And it's starting out. Citibank is considering it, and they're a pretty big bank the last time I checked. Other banks are coming online, they're going to do it, and the adoption is going to go through the roof. Again, it's going to make it a lot. I mean, the on-ramp potential, because even PayPal, we talk about PayPal and Square, the on-ramps are getting easier and easier. Well, I hate to tell you, man, Square and PayPal, it ain't that easy for a lot of the I don't want to, because I'm considered a boomer by depending on who you ask. But I mean, there's a lot of people out there that PayPal, they don't know how to use PayPal, right? They know how to use their bank, or they can just tell their banker, they can call up their banker and say, hey, move some of that into Bitcoin for me or whatever, right? That is the type of stuff that's the liquidity and the supply demand, all that's just going to go through the roof. So I'm super excited about that. What's the target for ADA? Is Mana on your exit plan? Yeah, bro, Mana is definitely on my exit plan. I don't plan on selling all my Mana. Mana is one of the coins I love. All my coins are in my exit plan if I see the end coming. And that's why you want to like, subscribe, bell button, because I will be going live as I see it happening, as I start selling, as I start initiating my plan, if it comes into that point. And all coins are part of my exit plan. The one coin that might be spared is Bitcoin. Because at the end of the day, I do subscribe to the philosophy. It's about stacking as many Satoshis as you can. And I'm kind of there with Ethereum too, right? Like, I think Ethereum, I don't think Ethereum's going to flip Bitcoin, but I think it is going to continue to give it a big run for its money. And then I'm also extremely bullish on Cardano. Like if I can only shave it down, if I had to shave it down to 3 coins, it's those 3 coins: Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. It kills me to say it because I love a lot of these coins on the board, but they're all in my exit plan. But my exit plan involves maybe selling at max 50% of whatever I hold, right? So at max 50% of Cardano. I'm really kind of eyeing, so what do I have? Like 110,000 Cardano. I'm really like going below like 90 or 80,000 would be very, very difficult for me. It just kind of depends on how crazy it gets, right? If we get freaking crazy, like, again, my exit plan involves, and it's wrapped around this Bitcoin log curve and the cycle repeating. Market pumps, market goes freaking crazy in a short period of time. Market dumps 30-40%. market relief rallies like crazy, not all the way back to the top, but pretty freaking close. And then Ethereum goes parabolic and Bitcoin starts crashing. That is the telltale sign right there that it is time to freaking panic, right? And I'm on alert. We were on alert. We're still kind of on alert because we're kind of close to that being a potential possibility right now, right? We're at DEFCON 4, approaching DEFCON 3. We're still at that. I don't think we are at that. I think there's plenty of time to go. Bitcoin keeps still struggling with this $58,000-ish level. But if Ethereum goes to 5,000 in the next week and Bitcoin goes to 45,000, it might be time to think about your exit plan, right? That would be early in the cycle. So maybe I only take 30% total off the board. I guess. I don't know. It'll happen live though, or I'll try and be as close to live as possible. And that's kind of where I'm at. But every one of my tokens is on the board. If we go ape shit crazy at the end of the year, Bitcoin does hit 160,000, towards the end of the year. I kind of feel like 160 to 200,000 is kind of it. But bro, if we hit these 300,000 and 500,000 price targets, it goes from 300,000 to 500,000 in 2 to 3 to 4 weeks, dude, my exit plan is probably going to be 70% of my coins. I don't know. It's tough though, man, because I don't want to think about Uncle Sam. I don't reach long-term capital gains till the end of January, beginning of February. I don't know. If we go parabolic, it'll probably happen before that. So you got to be a little bit fluid with your plan, but that's kind of where I'm at. But if it goes ape-esque crazy, I'm definitely going to take a lot more off the board. At minimum, I'll probably still want to keep, depending on how parabolic it goes. Let's just think extreme parabolic moves. Still going to want to keep 20, 30, 40% of all my holdings just to hold on to them in case I'm wrong, right? We still got money in the game. We still got skin in the game. We made a lot of profits. And I love everything I have on here on the board. I don't really see myself wanting to part with any of these coins except potentially VGX. VGX has been somewhat of a disappointment. They still has plenty of chance. XLM, I just bought some because I think it's a good utility. If I didn't own any XLM, that one wouldn't really cause me to lose any sleep either. But every one of these other coins, I would be very, very sad if I did not open the spreadsheet and they were in my portfolio. What price do you think Cardano good to buy? I'll answer that in a second. Let me catch up. So yeah, Mana's in my exit plan, though I love me some Mana. I talk about Mana all the time. NFTs have kind of been overblown and talked about, overhyped. Is there a bubble coming? I don't know, maybe, but Decentraland's done really well during all that time. I think Mana could see $10, not even being a moon boy this cycle. I think Mana could see $100 within the next 4 to 5 years. I don't think that's too crazy. And I do that saying that Mana is only a $2.4 billion market cap. So it becoming a $100 billion or $200 billion market cap in the next 5 to 10 years, I don't think that's unreasonable. If it continues to be innovative, again, they have limited plots of land. Those are going to continue to go up in value. They have NFTs, they have gambling, they have businesses getting involved. There is so much potential that can happen there. When is the bear market? So the bear market, most people, because it comes in cycles, and there's some charts out there I could look for, but it's usually, let's see if we can pull that up really quick. That's a great question. But it's expected to end around, if the cycle continues, Bitcoin bear market cycle. So I think it's predicted around the end of August, September. There's a chart of it. Let's see if I put trading view. I think there's one in trading view too. You are here in the big, yep, I bet this is it. Acceptar. How did Okay, this one's in Spanish. Does anyone out there speak Spanish? But this kind of gives you an idea. 182 bars, 92 bars, right? It goes in cycles for so many days after the halving. There's this many. I'll try and find a better one next time. But can I just switch this to English? Why even my Nostra Thomas Trey? That's not even all right. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so yeah, so many days. I think it's a lot of people are talking somewhere between the end of August, the end of November. It could come early, it could come late. I think the end of October it would be the real date based on previous cycles, but again, it could come early, it could come late. So that's when it's expected. This time it is different. Every time it's different. This time it is different. So I don't know if it's going to happen at that time. It is different, but as who says it? I mean, oh, Buffett, like, history never repeats, but it rhymes. So I do think this time is different, but I do think there's going to be some rhyming, right? I don't know how bad the bear market is going to be this time, but there's going to be a bear market, right? So I don't know how much it's going to pull back. There is a decent likelihood that it does repeat towards the end of that. So you got to be ready for all this, man. Does Bitcoin go parabolic into August to November? Does the market crash? Does the market relief rally? Does Ethereum start going crazy, apeshit crazy, while Bitcoin's going down during all this time? Did Bitcoin get near the top of that logarithmic curve? And most importantly, the stock to flow model. That's a really good one too. Stock to flow model guy saying 280 to 300,000. That guy's been the most nails falls on accurate of anyone out there. The stock to flow model makes a lot of sense. So are these price targets getting hit around that time? And then it's just going to be like manifest destiny at that point, right? All the things are happening and the market, it's just going to happen because that's what everyone expects it to do. And they're just going to be, everyone's going to be a sheep. Every single person is going to be a sheep. And that's why I do kind of want to position myself to have cash in this account so I can also get a little yellow crazy and short Bitcoin at that point, right? And I would do that with the micro Bitcoin future, 1/10 the size of Bitcoin. Put a little trade on there yesterday, lost a couple $100. I just wanted to see the tick activity. It was actually a very bad time to go long Bitcoin because it was right at its resistance point. Though I had a 50% chance if it would have blown through it and said bye-bye to that little resistance level, we could have made a little money. But this is potentially part of my YOLO get out exit plan is to also have some money in this account to short 1 to 2 to 3 contracts of the Bitcoin futures, right? It is margin trading. It is leverage trading. I tell you guys all the time not to do that. Again, do as I say, don't do as I do. Though I'm not trading 5x leverage. I'm trading 1/10 x leverage. It's still leverage because it's less capital required to do it. So I'm sorry, new thing. Hopefully you're still around. What is a price to enter in Cardano? Excellent question. So Cardano has had a massive pump, like 20 to, hey Google, what's $1.30 divided by $1.70?
50% off $70.
Oh my goodness, Google, you're letting me down. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. I try not to be evil to Google. There for a while that she'd let me down. Like I just want to like scream, "Shut up, Google!" right now, right? Here's the deal, man. When the machines rise, I don't want them upset at me. If I'm dead, I want them to remember that I was very, very kind and gentle to them, and then maybe they could resurrect my body. Anyway, $1.30 divided by $1.70. It has had what? Like, is my math right? 20, I don't know, close to a 30% pump in the past few days, right? So I'm hard pressed to tell you to go buy a Cardano right now, because it could easily pull back 30, 40, 50%. you've got to figure out your risk, your size. This is the thing I've practiced the most. Watch your size. Right now is a great time to buy Cardano if you believe in it long term. Long term, I think Cardano is going to $3 to $5 to potentially $10. We got some moon boys out there, big boys saying $27. He even threw out $56. I think he just put that. I don't think he really believes that. All these are potentially possible. Benjamin Cohen, the Sheldon of cryptocurrency, he thinks $10 is in the cards. You know, I'm more along the lines with him. He says $10 is possible, though I don't think likely. We'll have to see, man. That sentiment changes. The more and more it goes up, the more and more people get euphoric, right? Keep that in mind, boys and girls. I'll try and keep you grounded. You gotta stay grounded. It's easier and easier and easier to get to euphoria. You're gonna forget all these things they told you, like the market's gonna do this, it's gonna hit these levels, and then it's gonna do this, right? All you're going to be doing is hearing all the euphoria on YouTube and in the news, right? It happened in 2017 when Bitcoin was 20,000. Everyone was talking about how it's going to 38, 40,000, right? No one was talking about the fact that it could crash. Same thing's likely going to happen again. Again, like, subscribe, bell button, go, 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 go. Because I will be there. I will tell you when I think it's happening, whether I'm right or wrong, man. But I've got a plan. I'm sticking to it. I went on a tangent there. I think Cardano could also go to 75 cents. So if you have conviction in Cardano, you can stake it, get 5%. I'm currently earning about $500 or $600 a month on my Cardano. I mean, I have I don't know, what do I have? I have a ridiculous amount of Cardano though, right? I mean, don't get it twisted. It's 5% a year, but I have what? I have that much money in Cardano? What the F is wrong with me? I have $183,000 in Cardano, and that's going up. I'm earning 5% interest on it. It's all being staked. They pay out every 5 days. And at the end, my Cardano is in my exit plan, but it's going to kill me to sell any more than 20 or 30,000 Cardano coins. So if you invest an amount, if you believe in Cardano, I don't know where it's going in the short term. I think it's going to $2 plus, but it could easily go to $2 plus. There'd be a huge market crash. It dips 50% and you're down at $1.20, $1.30, and you bought it at $1.70. If you invested more than you can afford to lose, you really needed that money, or you're not in it for a much longer term, then you might panic sell and lose money. So that's a question you have to answer. What is a good price target for Cardano? I think it would be insane not to think that Cardano is going to be somewhere between $5 and $30 by 2025, 2020 or 2030, right? So if that's the kind of, I wish this thing would stop giving me crazy prices on Ethereum. It's messing up my spreadsheet. Anyway, hopefully that answers your question. If we have hyperinflation, you may need to adjust your numbers. What numbers do I need to adjust, Ian? I don't think we're going to have hyperinflation. There's a lot of talk out there. Oh, the price of lumber is insane. Oh, the price of steel is insane. And yeah, I don't, look, dude, here's the deal. Yeah, the price of lumber is insane. Yeah, the price, all these prices are going up. Is there some worry? Yeah, there's some, man. I don't think we're going to hit hyperinflation though. And I think a lot of these high prices are just due to supply chain problems that have built up since COVID, right? Eventually, I don't know how long, 1 to 2 years. I think it'll even out. I think it's going to make for 1 to 2 years potentially of a rocky market. Who knows? Let's hop back and over into the stock market. Damn, my Coinbase is doing. Did I make a mistake? Ooh, we got some green. I like seeing green on the board. This has been red. This profit and loss for the day has been red for all of last week. So we got some pumpage going, baby. We making some money in that Coinbase stock. No, it is not time to dump Coinbase. All right. But Coinbase, as mentioned, does have earnings. 5/13. That is just a few days away. What is that? Oh, next Thursday? Let's take a look. We looked at this yesterday. Let's take another look. The expected move The end of next week is $22. That doesn't seem like very much, right? One standard deal. I think Coinbase is going to do really well in the earnings report. Again, it doesn't matter though. It's whatever analysts expect and how the street reacts. They could, like Tesla blew the doors off their earnings for the most part, and look at what they've done. They've dumped, right? So that is where we are. All right, let's wrap this up. Hopefully, let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Wait, take a quick look in. What price? XLM will pump soon. Yeah, man. I like XLM. It's not one of my favorites. They're heavily tied to the banking sector, so it's kind of like owning, if you're in the stock market, it's probably kind of like owning some Goldman Sachs or some Wells Fargo or something like that, right? Just a little bit of diversity. I'm much more of a focus. What do they say? Like, that diverse people are basically just unsure people or something like that, right? I'm pretty hyper focused on where I put my money. And as you know where those are, the 5 coins: Ethereum, Bitcoin, Cardano, Polkadot, and Binance, 95 to 97%. That's where it's at. The ones I do regret is not buying more VeChain. I still think Theta is one of the best buys on the board, even at $12. Oh, that's tough. Like, I don't know why Theta is so hard why it hasn't hit any real exchanges. Like, it's going to get some love someday. Its market cap's $9 billion though, which is pretty high. And this is even, I think it might be on Binance. Man, Binance in the United States is freaking hard. And it really blows me away it's on any real major exchanges. I'm just being a bear, but if you need $1 million to retire, that doesn't. Oh no, bro. That's the thing, man. Like, again though, if I cut bait now, I could pay my house off. I could put a Tesla Platinum garage. I could put Tesla solar. I'd still have, let's see, I'd still have probably 100 grand left over, maybe. The only thing I need left is food and medical, right? As long as I don't need crazy vacations. And dude, I'm seriously, man, Puerto Rico is calling my name. But anyway, like, and I continue to make good money, so I would just have to continue to work a bit. I would hardly have any expenses. My paychecks would because medical's covered. The only thing I'd have to do is pay for food. So I'd probably be making like a ton of money. I don't want to put the exact number out there, but several grand a month that I could put into savings. I could put into stable coins. I could put into passive income. Maybe I could put that 100, say I have 100 grand left over. I put that in Voyager making 8, or BlockFi making 8.6%. So that's, that's 10 grand of passive income a year. That alone is enough to pay for my food for the whole year if I just continue to eat modestly. So there is ways to make it work as long as you stay frugal, right? I'm fairly frugal. I don't waste a lot of money. I watch my expenses and I would continue to make money. So I would have a lot less stress. I could easily go that route right now. I have a lot less stress, continue to get my fat monthly paycheck and continue to take maybe 50% of that check and put it into the stock market, or go buy another house and rent this. Like, there is a lot of opportunity out there, right? And I'm at a point right now, I could cash out right now and probably not have a worry for the rest of my life. I might be a cautionary tale. Who's that dude that yellowed a bunch of Tesla calls? That may be me in 2 or 3 months. This idiot cautionary tale, this idiot risk it all in cryptocurrency. You see me sitting there crying on my cell phone and I'm broke, right? Well, at the end of the day, I say this. I just have to wait it out to the next bull run, right? But man, I'm going to be a mess. All right, guys, let's wrap this up. What's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's at 57.08. Let's zoom in on this bad boy. Let's see how we're doing on the that resistance line. Yeah, we're getting up there. It wicked right up to it again. Getting right up to it. It wicked right to it if we adjust it. It does look like it needs a little bit of adjustment. All right, let's make sure. No, I think, yeah. I mean, that's good enough for government work, right? A lot of data points right there. I mean, right at this $58,000 level is one. Ethereum still holding around 35,000. I don't know what's going to happen this weekend. I don't know if it's going to go crazy. Typically, price action on the weekend, if it goes crazy, you're going to come back Monday and possibly have a pullback, you know, fill the gaps and what have you. Probably be a boring weekend, and maybe we have a nice push up on Monday morning. I'm not sure. Anyway, you guys have a great weekend. Again, like, subscribe, bell button. I love you all. I will be back 2:55 PST Sunday for the Futures Open. Hopefully Cardano will hit $2 by then. That would be amazing. Peace.